and Pod. Fandom Sam presents Art of the Jam.
Art of the Jam.
Art of the Jam.
My
swine.
bros are here.
Swine.
It's weird. I wasn't expecting you guys. Oh boy.
One qualm.
Qualm, yeah.
See?
Oh shit.
Spank it till you make it.
Spank it. Spank it till you make it.
Spank it till you make it.
That just sounds like jerk off until you. Or what?
See, I don't understand.
It could work. Spank it till you make it.
baby. yeah, that's it. Okay, that works.
Honestly, I feel like if it's a funk slogan or tag like that, I feel like it doesn't need to really make sense. It just needs to make people laugh or feel good, I guess. Yeah, I feel like every time I reset everything up, you get more diagonal. So I apologize. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Did you get that snap from Gabe the other day?
Oh yeah, his dog.
Yeah, where he was like, so I just ate one corn dog, but I made two. He's like, chicken wing, what do you think about that? His dog is on the other side of the room with a corn dog in its mouth. The dog swiped the corn dog, but he kept it in his mouth for over 2 hours before he actually ate it.
He was savoring it, dude.
Could you imagine just being like a human being and just holding a corn dog in your mouth for 2 hours and then be like, all right, I'm ready.
Soft now.
Ew.
Did he eat the stick and all?
You remember I was little? I was eating a candy cane. It got caught this way. Like it was just a rod of candy cane and it got stuck up and down like from the bottom of my mouth to the roof of my mouth.
Yeah.
And I got really scared. Like I started panicking. I was like, well, am I gonna die? But all I could think about was a cartoon where they like swallow something they shouldn't and their neck is like the shape of the thing they swallowed. Like when Scooby-Doo swallows a whole big sandwich.
Sandwich,
His
yeah.
neck looks shaped like a sandwich.
Hello, Moto.
I mean, what if we did take out a bunch of this? Replace it with paranoia.
So good! So good! Aha!
I'm an idiot.
Maybe take out that one.
I really want to do Bad Blood. We haven't done that one in a while.
Yeah, you guys need to fight. Why does it sound so much worse than it actually is?
Sounded like someone was like coughing or something.
went, and I went. Catastrophic.
Catastrophic.
Go, go, Godzilla. Well, busy.
Said something like whoa.
I always find myself forgetting the number one rule. It's like I feel like we start fizzling. You don't quit in the middle of a journey. You gotta make it back.
Yeah, I gotta make it back home.
No, dude, I had a total like idea of like what, like not like a what we're gonna play, but I was like, this is like things I feel like we should work on as a band in general. I had them all written down, and I totally forgot to mention any of them before we did this. I've been listening to these like African, Afrobeat type of songs and stuff. You can tell in it that they like find like a trance-like state. You know, a whole song will be like 10 minutes long, but there's like a 2-minute period in the middle where it's like the same thing over and over again, and it gives you that feeling. It's almost like taking a drug. Like I feel like I'm in this atmosphere. Like it's very trancy. I really want to try and find that together. Even if we like start off and it's wonky, you know, it's like get in there, and then we'll all be focusing on the rhythm itself and like being a piece of the rhythm, and then letting that play out, where we don't even have to think about what we're doing. We're just,
Right.
even if we're doing that for like 10 minutes, there'll eventually come that point where we're like not there anymore. We're breathing is one thing, if that makes sense. It's almost psychedelic in a way. Like you might be playing like two really simple things over and over and over again, and you get to that point where you're like,
Yes, man.
you know, find that trance, you know. Pop them toes.
Dude. You.
Whoa, was it a behind the back?
Yeah.
That was like a granny shot.
Oh, this granny shot the dome.
You were telling me about how like you were having trouble like seeing how the progressions go and stuff, like seeing how like what I'm playing. I remembered it halfway through, and I was like, I do legitimately want to like try and learn from last time. We have good like stage chemistry and everything, but I still feel like they're like me and him are fine because like he's not going anywhere. I can go, you know what I mean? He's stationary, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like I need to be, or we both need to be more like communicative with each other, like, you know what I mean? Like we play well together, and we always have, but I'm saying like just like, you know, eye contact and like figuring out like, you know, letting each other know what's going on without actually talking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm terrible at that. Yeah, I'm not even close to 100% there yet, but
I don't think anybody will ever be.
I mean, I bet the people that have been a band for like 40 years, like that have played the same fucking songs, I bet they don't even have to think about that shit. But
Yeah, especially like people like the Rolling Stones though, like when they quit writing music, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And so it's like, not only have you been playing together for like 40 years, but you stopped writing 15 years ago. So you've been playing the same material at least for 15 years. I don't think you could forget how to play that shit and know everybody's part. I feel like you'd be crazy to not know that.
it's almost like hard to watch Keith Richards play guitar now. He's so old, and it just looks like he's playing like shit because his fingers are so like bony and like
They're like bent at the end. And
yeah, they're all shitty looking.
Just fucking Keith Richards soft
Chase
shitty
looks like a
body.
fucking like baseball glove or something.
And I seen him playing, what was it, one time he was doing like a jam. It was like Keith Richards, like monster jam before the show. And it was literally just like a 12-bar blues. I feel like you just have to be you have to be a character to be good at something. You know what I mean? It's like you don't have to be good at that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Give him a break. Back in the 60s, that was a monster jam. He still thinks it's the 60s.
yeah. Whoa! That's probably why Jimi Hendrix is so, like, such an anomaly. It's because, like, everybody was used to, like, oh my god, that guy plays the 12-bar blues better than anybody does. And then Jimi Hendrix comes in and he's just like, you're like, what? whoa, I can tell that there's some 12-bar blues in there. And I'm not knocking Keith Richards. Obviously, he's been playing longer than any of us have ever been alive. You hear Jack White play, you know it's Jack White. You hear Jimi Hendrix play, they don't need to sing, you know that that's them playing. Keith Richards was never one of those people for me. Like, if he were to sit down and play and I couldn't see him, I could just hear him play guitar, I would never know that it was him. Yeah, and the whole baseball glove thing, his face looks like a baseball glove. There's memes of Keith Richards where they make him look even older. It's hilarious. This is the thing, I want to ask you a serious question.
Yeah.
If you could work on one thing to make yourself a better guitar player, what would it be?
Oh, probably learn like scales and shit, honestly.
Really? I know one scale that I've been using since I was 12, so I also only use it as like my home base, though.
Yeah.
Because like there are, like I know other scales, but like I never use them, but I know what like notes are in them and how to get, like pretty much everywhere that I go, I'm like on a leash from this scale. You know what I mean? It's like I go off and I run over here, but I always come back to that shape. Dude, well next jam, remember that. Bring a scale or something. Like learn one scale and bring it here. And like that'll be your focal point for the jam. And I feel like we all need to start bringing to every jam, bringing something, whether it be like technique wise or even like stage presence wise, anything, and bringing it. And this is like where we can practice it in real time. Because it's one thing to practice it at home and by yourself, and then it's another thing to actually play it in the mix with a band, and then it's a whole other thing to play it in front of an audience, you know what I mean? I just want to use it as a vehicle to get better.
Josh, he's playing the guitar. Yeah, he's looking kinda cool, yeah. Josh, wow, 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 wow. Josh.
Oh, don't step on the stuff. Art of the jamness.
Janice.
She came up with it, I didn't. One more time. Brilliant. Signing off.
We interrupt your regular scheduled program to bring you breaking news. Phantom Sam has disappeared from the face of the earth. It seems that just after 6 p.m. Tuesday night, a wormhole opened up on the outskirts of town, swallowing the band of merry men, leaving nothing in its wake but the same burning questions for the whole world to ask. Where did they go? When will they be back? Or will they ever? I'm Donnie Vale with the World Report. Back to you, Bob.
And we're clear.
Please, sir. Can you let us out of here? What did we ever do to you? Please, dude.
You know, this ain't so bad. There's no beer.
No, please, let us out. Please.
You son of a bitch! Help!
Let us out, please, help.
Oh.
Spank it till you make it.